A friend is building a rectangular dog pen with an area of 150 square feet. Each side must be at least 5 feet long and a whole number. A. List all the possible dimensions of the dog pen. B. What's the maximum amount of fence required to build the dog pen? How much fence is required? And then C. What dimensions would provide the longest running path for the dog? Okay, basically this is a factor pair problem because we want to know if we're going to make a rectangle. So like we're going to make a rectangular dog pen, and this one's long and skinny, and I'll show you why in a second. If we're going to make a rectangular dog pen and it has to be a whole number, our length and our width have to be factors of 150. So I guess what I'm saying is if we start with the least amount that it can be, we could build a 5 by what? 5 by 30 dog pen, because 5 times 30 is 150. Will 6 work? We could try that. 6 times what would possibly be 150? So if we go 6 times 25, that would also equal 150. 7 won't work, 8 won't work, 9 won't work, 10 will work. We could have a 10 by 15. Those are all the possible factor pairs that would work. So if we would label this one, we could have a dog pen that was 5 by 30. We could have a dog pen that is 6 by 25, and I'm not going to draw this to scale obviously, but we could have a dog pen, let's go over here and make it a little more to scale, sort of, a dog pen that is 10 by 15. Alright, so the next question would be, what is the maximum amount of fence required to build the dog pen? So by fence we mean the distance around the dog pen, the perimeter of the dog pen. So if we have 5 on this side and 5 on this side, that would be 10. And if we have 30 on this side and 30 on this side, that would be 60. So if we add 60 plus 10, we would need 70 feet of fence. Let's do the perimeter of this one. 25 plus 25 is 50. So I'm going to just make a note of that. 6 plus 6 is 12, and add those two together and we would get 62 feet of fence. And then finally over here, if we have 10 by 10 and 15, or 10 by 15, we would have 15 plus 15 is 30, plus 20 is 50 feet of fence. So the maximum amount of fence that would be required would be 70 feet. Okay, so the last question is, what dimensions would provide the longest running path? So if your goal is to have the longest running path from here to here so your dog could run back and forth, it would be, the dimensions would be 5 by 30. Alright, hope that makes sense to you all.